This is breaking news. Just in, prominent attorney states SEC will settle with Ripple guaranteed. In fact, in an article posted, an attorney with a historic behind of accurate outcomes has stated that the SEC is to settle the Ripple case, in which he predicted a very optimistic outcome over the second quarter of 2023, stating that the settlement would most likely happen then. Now, this isn't exactly the first instance Johnny Dayton stated that he predicts a settlement. In fact, about 6 months ago in a clip, he discussed the fact that he believes that there will be a Ripple SEC settlement. Now I'll go ahead and put the clip for you guys and then we'll go ahead and speak further about this. But he basically highlights the fact that settlement could happen at any point in time. And then he further jumps into the price of XRP upon settlement of the Ripple ST lawsuit. So there's a lot of information that we have to cover. And I do want to ask you guys to please smash the like button as well as share this video, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on as we continue to grow so that more people get to know all the crazy information as it releases. That being said, let's get right into the clip.
Ongoing and future sales of XRP by Ripple and in the secondary market are not secured. That if they don't get that, there's not a settlement. If they get that, there's a settlement within minutes. I mean, I'm paraphrasing Stuart Alderati, but he basically said, not to me, to the world, that a settlement happens very quickly if that happens. And if I'm advising Gary Gensler, I'm saying, look, these emails definitely are going to cause issue. We can seal all of this up right now in a settlement. Also, we're really going to lose, Gary. We're going to lose. Let's see if Ripple will pay, let's pick $100 million. Let's take that victory. We can narrow it and say that, each crypto is fact and circumstances. And just because XRP is not a security, that doesn't mean the others aren't. And we can still go after each other one. To me, I'd be in Gary's ear saying, you can get on TV instead of talking about Kim Kardashian with $1.3 million, dude, you can get up there and say that you held this company responsible. This one of these big fintech companies. You got $100 million in addition to the $100 million you got from BlockFi. You're holding these companies accountable. You could just spin it politically. You can imagine all the spin masters. It would make us vomit, right? Personally, to hear him spin it into a victory, but he could.
Alright guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the Crypto Geek channel. Alright, so here is a bit of a summary. Basically, Johnny Dayton predicts that a settlement will happen between SEC and Ripple, and he also stated that if it was going to happen, it would happen within 90 days of when they were forced to turn over the documents. Now keep in mind, this was quite old, this clip as well as this tweet right here, but it does show you the fact that settlement has always been on his radar, and now is the time that he decides to officially state that there is going to be a settlement and that the SEC is guaranteed going to settle with Ripple. And truthfully, it makes a lot of sense with everything that is going on. So for example, there is a meeting that is going to be held between Ripple and the SEC on May 8th of 2023. On top of that, you're going to have the closed meeting, which is actually going to take place tomorrow. This is a meeting in which the SEC is going to talk internally about the possibility of settlement, which personally I think is an absolute big deal, because here is the subjects: institution settlement of adjunctive actions, institution settlement of administrative proceedings, resolution of litigation claims, and other matters related to the examination and enforcement proceedings. And this is definitely something that I'm paying close attention to, because that is going to be held at 2 p.m. Thursday, May 4th, which is actually tomorrow, so stay tuned for a video that's going to be releasing. Now, there is something that you have to take note of, because not only did a attorney go ahead and say that they believe settlement is going to happen, in fact, Ripple's CEO has made that clear as well. And I quote, he states, "I'm optimistic that sometime in this single-digit number of months we'll have closure there." Now, Blockchain Daily predicts that, it could be September 2023, but in fact, he does not state that. Now this is a 5-minute clip. I don't want to put the entire thing because it is too long, but I'm going to show you the first part of this clip in which he states that he does believe there's going to be settlement, and then there is another clip right here in which he states that he predicts is going to happen in the first half of 2023. So let's go ahead and roll the clips.
We're now 2 years and 2 months in, or 2 years and 1 month into the lawsuit. SEC filed suit against us, saying that our sales of XRP represented sales of unregistered securities. And, from the beginning, I thought it was very clear that the facts were on our side and the law was on our side. And I think as you have seen this play out and you've seen the filings in the court, that, the judge certainly is hearing our arguments. There's been, I think, the SEC's behavior, and some of it has been, I would say embarrassing as a U.S. citizen. That, just some of the things you've seen happen, you're like, you've got to be kidding. But look, it's now fully filed and fully briefed in front of the judge in the second district, and we expect a decision from the judge certainly in 2023. But you don't really have any control over when a judge makes their decisions, and I'm optimistic that sometime in the coming single-digit number of months we'll have closure there. To your question about settlement, the problem here is the SEC, in particular Gary Gensler, has articulated a view that all crypto is a security. The only way that Ripple would settle, and I've said this at the very beginning, the only way we would settle is if there's clarity that XRP is not a security on a go-forward basis. So you have this conundrum where the SEC is saying all crypto is a security. We're saying there's only a settlement if we can say XRP is not a security in front of the judge, and judges take however long the judges will take. We're optimistic that this will certainly be resolved in 2023 and maybe the first half. So we'll see how it plays out from here. But I feel very good about where we are relative to the law and the facts.
So are you going to wait for the judge to come out with a decision on this one?
I'm very optimistic, and I think absent some significant change in posture from the SEC, I can't imagine that we won't have resolution from the judge. I also will point out, and certainly something I've heard here in Davos repeatedly, is how important this is, not just to how Ripple it goes forward, but also really the whole crypto industry in the United States.
Now, before we move forward, thanks for the sponsor of today's video, Dexpool, where it gives you the opportunity to make yourself a ton of free cash by literally just staking your XRP. And you can earn up to 11% every single 8 hours, which is insane. You can also do this for your other cryptocurrencies like BNB, USDT, Bitcoin, etc. It's extremely easy to use and simple, and they're extremely trusted source. So without any further ado, begin making money by staking your currency on Dexpool using the link in the description, the same way I am, and begin living your lifestyle of luxury today. Let's get right back into the video. In a paragraph here by Lord Vendetta, he states settlement is coming very, very soon. The dollar is going to fall due to the biggest QE they're going to do, and once they will announce the increase of the debt ceiling, it will confirm the change of monetary policy of the Fed. So it will be the best time to throw news of the settlement. Everything is calculated. Never forget that even Ripple plays the game. Guys, this is juicy. It is predicted XRP is about to hit $27. Using an analysis by Edgar Crypto, which says his chart analysis named SpaceX Shuttle brings the price of XRP to $27. Keep in mind, he does cite that this will be the best course of action for XRP. Any small deviations from the price below is plausible and possible as long as we do not have a black swan event. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think XRP will hit $27 or not? I'll be reading and responding to all of your comments, so make sure you do that below. I also want to show you guys here the crazy amount of partnerships that are happening. As you guys can see, the Wall Street Bull tweeted, do not underestimate the power of XRP, 1,300 banks in 100 plus countries, and it shows you that right here, guys. This is crazy. Here's another one of the settlements. Ripple hush-hush talks with SEC. XRP lost a near conclusion. Price could explode within seconds. Rumors suggest that Ripple and SEC are holding an undisclosed meeting on May 8th, which could potentially lead to a settlement. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you have not already followed me on Twitter, make sure you do follow me on Twitter at CryptoGeekNews. Also follow me on Instagram at CryptoGeekYT. All my social media links are down in the description. That being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you smash the like button as well as you subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on for daily videos. And most importantly, share this video to your friends and family. And drop a comment down below because I'll be reading and responding to every single comment. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and Crypto Geek out. Hey.